Good morning, friends. Let us do a small problem on algebra. Here, x plus 1 by y is given, y plus 1 by z is given, z plus 1 by x is also given. We have to calculate what is x, y, z. Right. We should not get worried when we face this kind of problems because all the three equations that were given are actually symmetric. Right. X plus 1 by y plus 1 by z, and z plus 1 by x. We need to calculate x, y, z. Right. So people get confused when they face these kind of questions on how to solve for x, solve for y, how to solve for z so that they can solve x, y, z. But we don't need all of that because the equations are symmetric. One thing we can while looking at this, we can get a sense, right? We can multiply all of this and some things get cancelled out, or we can sum all of this and some things get cancelled out likewise. So what we'll do, because we need x, y, z, let's try multiplying all three. Right. X plus 1 by y into y plus 1 by z into z plus 1 by x. That's what we have written. First two equations, first two terms will multiply xy plus x into 1 by z, right? Plus 1 by y into y, which is 1. 1 by y times 1 by z, which is 1 by yz. These two are done into times z plus 1 by x. So for this one, xy times z, xyz, xy times 1 by x, which is y, then x by z times z, which is x, then x by z into 1 by x, which is equal to 1 by z, plus 1 into z, 1 into 1 by x, z, 1 by x, 1 by yz into z, which is 1 by y, 1 by yz into 1 by x, which is 1 by xyz. So xyz plus y plus x plus 1 by z plus z plus 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by xyz. Now if you see, we have got xyz plus 1 by xyz plus x plus y plus z plus 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. Right, we have multiplied all these three terms. But if you see if you sum all of this, if you sum these three terms, what it will become? It is x plus y plus z only, plus 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. Right. So basically, these six terms is actually sum of all these three only. Right. So what does that mean? XYZ plus 1 by XYZ we can take together, plus remaining for those six terms, x plus y plus z plus 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z, we can directly use these three terms, right? 1 x plus y plus z plus 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z will be equal to 4 plus 1 plus 7 by 3. So we can directly replace with that. And what was the original equation when we multiplied all these three? This is actually the product, right? 4 into 1 into 7 by 3. This entire equation should be equal to 28 by 3. 4 plus 1 plus 7 by 3. This side it is 28 by 3. What is this? 4 plus 1 plus 7 by 3. This becomes 22 by 3. Right? So what does that mean? xyz plus 1 by xyz plus 22 by 3 is equal to 28 by 3. 28 by 3 minus 22 by 3 is 6 by 3 is equal to 2. So we reached a stage where xyz plus 1 by x by z is equal to 2. So by looking at this equation, we should directly say that xyz is equal to 1. So because a plus 1 by a is equal to 2. What does that mean? If a is less than 1, even if a is greater than 1, see if a is less than 1, 1 by a will be greater than 1. If a is 0.5, right, 1 by a will be 1 by 0.5, 2, which will be greater than, the sum would be greater than 2. Right. If a is greater than 1, if a is 2, then 1 by a will be less than 2, but still it is actually greater than 2. Right. So by looking at this equation, this equation x by z plus 1 by z x by z is equal to 2, we should be able to directly say that a is equal to 1, or otherwise also you can solve the equation. What is this equation? A square plus 1 minus 2a. Right, this turns into this one, a square minus 2a plus 1 equal to 0, which is equal to a minus 1 whole square, which means a equal to 1. But we should not even get to this situation. Whenever we see this, a plus 1 by a equal to 2, what does that mean? A has to be 1. Because a is less than 1, then 1 by a will be much high, will this increase. If a decreases, if a is small, then 1 by a will be large. If a is large, 1 by a will be small, but only when a approaches 1, right? Let's say, then you can test it yourself also, only when a approaches 1. right? Whether it is zero point 0.9, 0.95, 0.99, then a plus 1 by a will approach towards 2. So a plus 1 by a, that's why when a approaches 1, whether it's from the top, like even if it is like 2.1 or even if it is 1.1 or zero point 0.9, a plus 1 by a will approach 2, right? So this is an easy problem only. Just that it looks difficult, but it is not difficult. These kind of questions you can expect in CAT. All the best.